One of the biggest challenges in embracing feminine energy as a collective is the combating of the sense-making of masculine energy. When there is an overassertion of the mind, the need to make sense of, have concrete evidence, or creating rules and regulations around life becomes excessive.
And another thing, the soft girl era is a scam. I was getting more respect around this bitch when I was caving shit in. So let's, as a collective, get back on our gangster shit, ladies.
In this video, we'll be moving past the misguided viewpoints of the soft feminine era.
Divine femininity encourages women to live a soft life. So low stress, lots of self-care, and sourdough bread. It also really encourages us girls to just tap out of the things that are more in line with the masculine, like working a 9-to-5 job, or paying for things, or making major decisions. I like that.
And on to some of the elements that are contributing to the continued confusion around its significance, as we break down the hyper-aesthetic and at times trend-heavy approaches to divine femininity. This is Channeling. The masculine and their thoughts has overstepped its boundaries in modern life, and of course has impacted femininity, easily identified by the ways in which people reflexively look to masculine manifestations to define and approve of the feminine.
So I'm going to tell you why the whole divine feminine, divine masculine discourse is just repackaged Christian doctrine and why it's bullshit and you shouldn't listen to it.
This can also be seen in the pressures to over-aesthetize femininity. The bimbo girl, the clean girl, and several other idealistic trends that seemingly promote the soft feminine lifestyle mostly stem from the solar plexus and sacral chakras, two primary areas of masculine energy.
What is so unclassy about brown lip liner and clear/nude gloss?
Nothing. And I also wanted to add that stuff like this is the exact reason why I get so annoyed whenever Black women get on the internet and start talking about divine feminine and classiness etiquette and start participating in the cleanliness Olympics. Because every single time we start emulating these feminine characteristics, they move the goalpost.
The crux of these trends are not about heart expansion, self-love, honing your voice, connecting to your intuition, or consciousness development. Aestheticizing femininity has far more to do with self-image and personal passion areas, making these actions masculine by nature. If you're unsure of what is meant by masculine chakra areas versus feminine, be sure to watch parts 1 and 2 of this series. The over-aestheticizing of femininity cheapens the fullness of the experience. It is much like wearing a team uniform without ever going to a single practice, having limited information about the sport you play, and having no regard for the individuals truly entrenched in the game. On a massive scale, feminine energy is rejecting the suppression it has been brutalized under for far too long. This can be seen in the ways creative spaces are fighting back against toxic masculine means of control, manipulation, and codependency, wherein feminine energy is made to sacrifice in order for masculine energy to continue to disconnect from internal and external feminine needs.
So what we're asking for is just like it's billionaire fucking corporations that's making millions off of motherfuckers that's doing the work for them. And all they're asking for is their fair share.
When I tell y'all these hairstylists has got to be stopped, they have got to be stopped. So first of all, it's $100 for the deposit, which is okay. Cash only for the appointments, that's also okay. But one of the ridiculous parts is that it's a $10 late fee every minute that you are late, up to 15 minutes. Yeah, I said it right. I had to go back and relook at it. $10 each minute that you are late. And you will be charged that even if she cancels the appointment. If you don't pay it, she will take legal action against you.
While this may seem like an appropriate response to unfair capitalist practices, on a spiritual level, this can also be interpreted as a deeper reclamation of our own energy, creativity, and ownership over our natural right to lead peaceful, sustainable lives. In many ways, those embracing soft femininity or any feminine ideals are drastically calling in the balance that has been void in our toxic masculine society, one that extends beyond the pursuit of artistic career paths or a style of clothing and deeper into the soul. with the goal of repossessing what it means to live life in accordance to our unique energetic cycle and be met with respect instead of opposition and criticism.